Well, hey there, it's Allie from The Whole Voice with another Tune In Tuesday. And today's question comes from one of my voice clients. Times like 100. Honestly, this is like one of the most common questions I hear. In fact, maybe you have this question in yourself and maybe it brings up a fear you might have about your own voice, which is, how do I actually like the sound of my own voice? The voice that you hear is never going to be what other people hear. So if we know that, then we know that what you think your voice sounds like is not actually true. So kind of a relief actually, what you think you sound like is not really true because you don't hear what everybody else hears. When you produce a sound, there's a feedback loop that comes back to you, and notice that your ears are behind your mouth, so already we have a disadvantage there. So when you hear the sound, it's going to be different than what actually came out. Then we have the fact that it's going to feel different. We're going to actually feel the resonance in our bones, and so that is going to be translated in our inner ear a very specific way. A really good trick, by the way, if you want to know what you do sound like, is to put your hands up like a monkey. Yeah, like a little monkey, and you're going to sing or speak, and you can kind of hear the feedback loop in a different direction. So you can kind of hear what other people hear when you create sound. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna put your hands up, you're gonna sing a little bit, and then you're gonna be like, but Allie, I still don't like the sound of my own voice. Well, I have got you, because I'm gonna give you 3 ways that you can really build a loving relationship with your voice and maybe even fall in love with how it sounds. Number 1, get down with V. And I'm talking vulnerability. That's right, my friend. You are gonna get vulnerable with yourself. Everyone who has tried singing before knows, and if you haven't tried it and you're going to try it, you will find out that singing is incredibly vulnerable. The fact that we can affect people with our voice is kind of intimidating, but it's also incredibly beautiful. So a really great way to be vulnerable with yourself is to practice recording yourself on your voice memos app, or just practice singing out loud, maybe with other people in the house. Practice being seen, practice being heard, practice getting outside of your comfort zone. Because the more that you can do this, the more that you can flex that muscle of vulnerability, the easier it's going to be and the more grace you will give yourself. Something else to remember is that your voice is yours. No one else on the entire planet sounds like you. That's an incredible gift that you have. And if you can't respect your own voice and love it for what it is, then you are disrespecting life itself, because life is a part of you. And it is not your job to judge what it sounds like. Your only job is just to use it. So please just remember that your voice is a gift and it really is going to respond to the thoughts that you have about it. So give it some loving thoughts. Number 2, get to know your voice. I mean, think about it. Have you actually explored the full range of your voice? Truly, like, go down low and go way up high and make weird noises, make animal noises, pretend like you have different accents, make versatile noises. I mean, the voice is so versatile. And 9 times out of 10, the reason that you're not comfortable with it and you don't like the sound of it is because you actually haven't taken the time to really get to know it. Do yourself a favor, go have some fun, make some silly noises, get to know the range, get to know what you're capable of. Don't worry about what you sound like, just be silly and be weird, and have a really good time just exploring what's inside of there. And number 3, get inspired by others. I mean, think about it, y'all. We are monkeys. We are primates. We hear and do. The best way to really get good at singing is to listen to great singers. If you listen to good singers and you are emulating them and you're exploring what they're doing with their voice and you're trying it out in your voice and you're seeing if you can do what they can do, and if you can't, that's okay, move on to somebody else. You're just exploring and emulating. And this week, I've got a little fun assignment for you. So after you've listened to whatever great singers you want to, you're gonna pick one song that really resonates with you that you wanna learn how to sing. You're gonna do the good old-fashioned start and stop method. You're gonna start the song, you're gonna sing along with it, you're gonna stop, you're gonna rewind it, you're gonna start again, you're gonna keep going, you're gonna literally just learn it by route like that. And if you know the song really well, go on to the next step, which is finding a backing track or a karaoke track, or maybe singing it a cappella without the singer. So your job is to start thinking about how the singer sounds, starting to emulate and play around with your own voice in a song. Take away the singer and still feel really confident with the sound that you're producing. Now you can really start falling in love with your voice because you're actually practicing and committing to exploring and creating different sounds. And when in doubt, just focus on the song. Focus on the lyrics of the song. Focus on the feeling of the song. Like, why were you attracted to that song? Was it the words? Or maybe you're attracted to the melody? Music is often the compass to feeling good. So when in doubt, just look inside of the music. And remember, you're only going to get better at singing when you've lovingly detached from those thoughts of what you think you should sound like and directed those thoughts towards curiosity and a contentment with what your voice sounds like exactly as it is. Thank you so much for watching. You can catch more videos over at thewholevoice.com, and I can't wait to hear from you. I'll see you in the next video.